Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Damore McQueen and this is where I basically share personal development content and uplift you and inspire you as much as possible. So today I want to talk about a topic which is personal for me. It's near and dear to my heart. I want to talk about why you should not give up. Yes, that's what I want to talk about today. Why you should not give up. And generally speaking, my videos aren't scripted. And, today I just want to talk from the heart essentially. As I said before, this is something that's near and dear to my heart. You know, life has its challenges, life has its ups and its downs. There are good times, there are not so good times, there are bad times, whatever you want to call it. But the fact of the matter is that life doesn't have a straight path. There are challenges that we will sometimes face. And in the midst of those challenges, sometimes we will have an urge to give up. Sometimes perseverance is not easily at a reach. You know, Sometimes we lose hope, sometimes we lose inspiration. But again, I'm here to remind you why you should not give up. Firstly, your future self will thank you for it. As I said before, I know it seems challenging in the moment and it seems as though you're not able to overcome, or the challenges is so painful, or it's so terrible and you're aching. But your future self will thank you for not giving up. Remember that you have goals. Remember that you have dreams. Remember that you have aspirations. And remember your future self. So I want you for a moment to think about those goals and those visions that you currently have. And I want you to also visualize yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Would your future self be proud of you giving up? That is the question. And I'm sure we all know the answer to that question. Because in a few years from now, I can assure you that these challenges that seem insurmountable in this moment won't even matter. Because you would have achieved all that you want to achieve. So, for your future self, do not give up. Persevere, push forward, because the best is yet to come. And again, your future self will thank you for it. Secondly, your support system is depending on you. Some of us, we have families depending on us. We have mentors, we have coaches, we have people in our corner. And I know that sometimes life gets so challenging and sometimes even the opposition is there. Sometimes it might be academic, whatever it might be. I know again that in the moment it seems so hard and it seems so unbearable. But what I want you to do is to zoom out for a moment and remember those people who are in your corner. Remember your parents. Remember your guardians. Remember your mentors. Remember those people who are rooting for you. And that has been one of my strategies over the years. When life throws its challenges, I have to remind myself as to why I'm doing this in the first place, and as to the amazing and vast support system that is in my corner. And I'm sure that it's the same for you watching. I'm sure that there's at least one person rooting for you. Don't disappoint that person as you try not to disappoint yourself. Continue to pursue. Continue to move forward. Again, the best is yet to come. My third and last point, you are being built for greater. In other words, this is bigger than you. And this is another thing that I try to remind myself of. This is bigger than me. Many of the challenges that we face at times is really just preparation. And I really know that, in the moment it doesn't feel that way and it feels painful. But that is where the substance is seen. That is where the substance is being, poured out in those moments, right? So don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Stay focused and don't you give up. Because again, the best is yet to come. It doesn't seem like that in the moment, as I've said many times in this video. But you're being prepared for greater. And your future self will thank you for it. Your support system will thank you for it. And the people that your life will impact will also thank you for it. So again, don't give up. It will be okay. It's challenging, it's tough, I know. At times it can be tough, it can be challenging. But it's preparation. It's a part of the journey, whether we want to agree or not. But consider this. Your struggles and your challenges gives you credibility. In other words, you can't tell somebody how to overcome a challenge that you don't know nothing about. If you have never overcome a challenge, you cannot tell somebody else how to overcome a challenge. So it gives you credibility. You can speak or encourage someone as to how to overcome a challenge because you have faced a challenge. So see it as building your resume, your life's resume, adding to the many things you have done and the obstacles you've overcome. And on that note too, I want you to document your journey too. The up times, the down times. Because in years to come, I can assure you that you will look back and be proud of how far you've come. So as I said before, this as you can see, this is a really personal topic for me. And I'm sure that you all can relate. Because at some point in our lives, we all face challenges. Whatever that might be, it could be academic, it could be a number of issues. But again, the best is yet to come. And the greater is beyond this moment and these challenges that you will face. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. And let me just reiterate one more time. These are the reasons why you should not give up. Your future self will thank you for it. Secondly, your support system is depending on you. Thirdly, you're being built for greater. Or in other words, this is bigger than you. Thanks again for listening.